Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, James Sweeney, coming at you this afternoon from the studio in Wall Street, and I'm in a great mood. Not because of the usual reason of it being happy hour, but because I'm joined by a special guest, this guy. Did you know that just a few minutes ago, the New York Mets, with this man, have won 11 in a row and didn't even lose a single game during this entire homestand? Best start since 1986, the best team in baseball. It's been a long time since I've been able to say that, since 2006 actually. And guess what? We're going to the Bronx this weekend, and we're going to sweep the Yankees. And not only that, you know what? It's after 4 o'clock, the markets are closed. It's a great day to be a fan of the Mets and the orange or blue, because it's happy hour in New York City. Now, U.S. stocks, they traded in a narrow range this Thursday as investors take in major earnings and some economic reports. Amongst the series of earnings reported already, we had Caterpillar surprising analysts by beating expectations on both earnings per share as well as revenue. Also, Dunkin' Donuts, Dunkin' Brands, the partner company, jumping more than 8.5% after the firm reported better than expected first quarter revenue and profit. And General Motors delivering quarterly profit and revenue that missed expectations. GM hitting the brakes, this due mostly in part to weaker volume in Brazil and Russia hurting sales, as well as the impact of a stronger U.S. dollar on foreign currencies. Meanwhile, on the economic front, there was a lot going on. New home sales for March coming in weaker than expected, 481,000 in March versus 510,000 expected. Weekly jobless claims increasing by 1,000 to 295,000, and manufacturing PMI showing that growth in the U.S. manufacturing sector dipped more than expected in April, falling to 54.2 from the final March read of 55.7. Now, you team that with a rise in crude oil prices by more than 3% on continued airstrikes in the Middle East by Saudi Arabia, gold prices seeing a rise on Chinese data, and the U.S. dollar seeing quite the slide against the euro, then you have yourself a session where for every 3 advancers, 2 declined over the stock exchange. Let's now take a look to see how the markets have shaped up to close out today's trading session. And lastly, we're not going to do anything with corporations. If you wish to see them, look at the earlier video of ModernWallStreet.com's Market Movers Report with Modern Wall Street's own Sarah Pizon. And with that stated, have yourself a beautiful day. Mr. Met, we're going to sweep the Yankees this weekend, aren't we? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, ESPN's Game of the Week. Sweep. And with that stated, for ModernWallStreet.com saying I'll see you guys all in the morning, I'm James Sweeney. Let's go Mets.